Hey traders, how are you? Rick here with Hit and Run Candlesticks. Thank you for joining us in this video. I absolutely appreciate it. Hey, we're going to take a look at the market here. By the way, today's date is May 27th. It's Memorial Day. Getting ready for next week, starting on Tuesday, May 28th. Before we get started, what I'd like to do is share something with you that we've got coming up. And that is a webinar, a fast track workshop coming up on Sunday, right there, Sunday, June 2nd at 5 p.m. Eastern. And if you're interested, please click below on the, the comments under this video. Down there, there'll be a link to this page, and then that'll take you to a page. If you're interested, you can purchase the webinar here. This will be a live webinar. It will be recorded for you. You'll have the recording. You'll have all the material that I'm presenting. The cost is $288.12. The webinar will be approximately 2 hours long, right through there. And we're going to be covering everything to get you started in trading the way we like to trade, if you're interested in that. And love to have you there. So remember, the link will be in the, the chat or the description or the comments below the YouTube video. Thanks a bunch. Now let's take a look at some charts, all right? So I'm looking at the SPY here, the SPY here this morning, and we've got this big, ugly, bearish candle that was printed and followed by a bullish Hiromi. So we should always pay attention to candles like that, but we also should pay attention to other things like trend, support, resistance, that as well, the overall chart pattern. And remember, with candlesticks, they're required to follow through. Let's see here. This is what I mean right here. So there's the bottom of the bearish engulf. What we need is the bearish engulf to follow through for the candlestick part of the chart to start working to the short side. Then what we're going to need is to see price action break below 523.55, and that's the breakout level right there, the breakout level. And then please note that the trend indicator is still green. It is still green. It is still bullish. Okay, that's what this line's for right here. There we go. So we're still holding above the breakout level. We're still holding above the trend indicator trend. And so right now, I'm going to remain bullish, a little bit cautious, but bullish until that is broken. Now, I'm not in a real habit of picking a top, and I'm not going to start here. We need that bearish engulf to follow through. Now, I'm the first one to say that candlesticks do not have to produce the very next day. So we could produce something bearish. I mean, in fact, something like this could happen. We could actually be bullish, and then all of a sudden come down like that. And that would be the follow through from that bearish engulf up here. So if that happens, then we will turn very bearish. In the meantime, myself here at Hit and Run Candlesticks, we're going to follow the trend and trade price within the trend, okay? We can look at the Qs and the same thing. The breakout level there above 449, about 449. We're still holding above that. The trend indicator is still green. Price is still holding well. Price is still above the T line. In fact, here I do this. Let's do this here. So price is above the T line, and the T line is above the trend indicator. That chart is still bullish. So I'll remain bullish until we're no longer bullish. Follow the trend. All right, let's take a look at some charts that I like coming up for this week. First one's going to be Bank of America. There, no particular order. This doesn't mean this is the best one of the bunch. Like I say, no particular order. Take a look at the weekly chart. And if you look at that weekly chart, you can see there's, before we start getting into some real heavy duty resistance, about right about right through here is what I would look at. So what we've got now is, let's take this up like this right here. And where'd it go? There it is. So right there we have about a 12, maybe a 13% swing that I would be looking for. And then after that, we still have the top up here, which I would probably put a target about that level up there at 48. So Bank of America is on our list to trade. It's set up right now with a nice little Fig Newton chart pattern where you've got the bullish candle, not so bullish, and bullish. This whole pattern looks pretty good here. We've got a nice little top right here. Boom. Nice ascending triangle. So what we're looking for is a nice little breakout. Bank of America poised for a breakout. All right, the next chart I've got is ZIM, Z-I-M. Now ZIM has already broken out. It also closed Friday above the 500 period moving average right here. Let's peek at the weekly chart. And if you look at the weekly chart, we can come over here and put a line 1. We'll put a line about right there, 2, and then a bigger line, a big line right there at about 40 bucks. Go back to that daily because that's where we trade from. Now we've got some upside targets to look at on ZIM. A nice inside day this week. It could be Tuesday. It could be Thursday for that matter. Looking for that setup right through there. Also would not be opposed to say a little bit of a pullback and then a breakout. That might be a good place to look at it. And then we've got our targets up there. FSM. This chart is still rocking right here. We were in it. We closed it out, made some money on it. It's setting up again. This thing has got a huge upside to it. We've got a flag breakout right now. So let's just throw that flag right up there, something like that. There we go. I'm going to put this line up right there where we broke out. Entry-wise, I would be looking at something like that right through there. It might be a little high. There we go. So nice little entry right in here. Watch for the 3/8 trap or below the highest high of previous candles. Above the T-line, that's what I'm looking for. T-line bounce, something in that area right there is what I would be looking for an entry on FSM. Let's take a look at Crocs. Crocs had a nice little breakout. Great little chart pattern. We broke right out. Let's see, I've already got this one in there. Let's move that down just a little bit. So this would make a nice entry area right through here on Crocs. I have a target up here in the 182 area for about a 26.6% profit, depending on where you exactly enter that, okay? So what do we have so far? 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, let's look at one more. Plug might be setting up. Now be careful not to get in too early and you don't want to pick the bottom on this. I didn't mean, getting in. What I meant by getting in too early is trying to get in like at the super bottom, because a lot of times they just don't lift themselves up in the time that you want it. Above $3.40 is probably what I'll be looking at. And then what that will do, it'll show this bottom has been created. We move above that, then that becomes pretty much the stop area, just a tiny bit lower is where I would put that stop. So this is a rounded bottom breakout right now. This is one of the charts or one of the chart patterns, just like the 3/8 trap or below the highest high in previous days that we just looked at. This is what I'll be showing and teaching on that Sunday, June 2nd class. Again, that link will be down below in the comment section if you're interested. So right now, the 200 period moving average is our direction that we're looking for this to move, and that's how we'll profit into strength if we end up buying it. Hood is set up. Look at that. Let's move this up here. You can see Hood is it broke out, pulled back a little bit, and it's really trying to get back up there again. Right now I've got 2150, 2330 up here as targets on it. You can see how this has just been trending overall. You know that just if you just take it, you know, pick a point back here, and you can see that trend, how it's just rising up. Here's the Trendicator trend. It's rising, quite nice. So looking for that one. Watching for an entry on that will be, let's do this like that. Yeah, in that area right there would be what we're going to look for the entry. And what I'm going to shop for is price action, but I also want to shop for the market condition. I want to make sure that the market is working in my direction and in my favor for the moment and the minute that I am buying this. We don't want to buy this long if the market is starting to tank or anything like that. So we want to make sure that the market is working with us. CAVA. This is an awful nice chart right here. CAVA. Here we broke out. Beautiful little rally here. We went sideways, consolidated, rested, and then boom, we broke out Friday. Looking for that 8760 area. I want to look at that. Oh, yeah, we'll look at that 8760 area. And then if you just, if you just want to think about this chart and just put a 20% target on it, about $100. So, man, I see this moving that direction right up there. So let's watch this and see if it doesn't reach up and tag $100. Let me put, there we go. That's close enough to 100 on CAVA. CAVA. And the last one I have is VRT. We sent this out, I believe I sent this out to both members and on our free text. VRT triggered at 105.65 right there, 105.65. Triggered there. And yeah, I'm pretty sure I did. I sent this to our members on the members app, and then I did send it out on our free texting app. And if you don't have our free texting app, I'll put that link down there in the comments area as well, if you would like to receive text from us as well. Yeah, so here, let's peek at that weekly chart. If you look at the weekly chart, we're making some all-time new highs. Man, how cool is that? So, we'll do this. Let's take this and go like that, and we'll go like that. We're right at that 50% level, so I'm going to put a mark there. I'm going to put a mark up here. We'll call that good. And there's some target areas up there. First one, 109.99. We'll call it 110. And then up here, a 117.50. Okay. Hey, again, this was Rick with Hit and Run Candlesticks. How you doing, everybody? Appreciate you watching the video. Make sure you check those links below. Take a look at what's offered, everything that we're going to be doing, and on the, oh, geez, I forgot one of the most important things. The class, the 288.12, you get the class. That includes 3 months membership with Hit and Run Candlesticks as well. Can't believe I forgot to mention that, or on the first time I mentioned this. So 288.12 includes the first 3 months membership and the class. The class is going to be about 2 hours long. It will be recorded for you, and you will have all materials that we have here, okay? Thank you very much. I appreciate it. We'll see you all in the trading room tomorrow, okay? Take care.